this is the formal tunnel area. So they have this lights on the ground. I would have thought they maybe would do like those bushes and stuff and those like Christmas tree style lights, Christmas trees, but apparently not. Now I love this like wave that they did with these like really small lights. And I also like how it overlooks and so you can see other stuff. I will get to that area and the 50 section as well. So basically the only other areas I have to do is the 50 section and the front section, and that's it. So here we go. Kind of wish they did in here a little bit more, but I get it. You can only work with so much. So here's Miss Lillian's Barbecue Corner, which has lights on it, which I love the theme for the really small lights they have this year, because it's different than what you see normally. Because normally you're used to just like red lights, blue lights, green lights, multicolor lights. You don't really see these kind of lights often. So here we are. If you've ever been to Dollywood before, this is the gristmill area. So here's the gristmill. Again, they added more of the small lights, the wheel, and then all around the gristmill. So this is the thing you see on a lot of promo packages and stuff that they do. So here we go. Here's a show that's going on. Because of a lot of people in the park tonight, they have extended their hours. How often this will go, I don't know. And I love how almost every building is covered in these lights as well. I will get to where it says the Arctic stuff, because I did a video of that yesterday. Here's Granny Ogle Ham and Beans. Now that is the theme, which I like, is they've done those really small lights in this section. Minus like some trees and stuff. They did on the wreaths. So I will say this is very impressive what Dollywood has done. Now, there are some sections that are out. I don't really know why. That is not really thing. Like they have like the mini lights on this building. It's just not lit. Then they got lights up by Barnstormer as well. And then over here is just mostly like white and gold lights, which look incredible. They're gold LEDs, which I've never really seen before. And then you have this tree, which is this gold and white LEDs. Also, I will say this, yesterday I did a video going down the Arctic section, the Glacier Ridge, which I'm coming up on. Those lights came on later, so there's those more lights. There are lights right there, they're just not lit right now. Here is a carol thing going on. Here is a manger that they have done with gold lights behind it as well. And you also see a lot of those trees too, especially in the kids section. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Christmas section or not, just because it's there's not as much to see in that. Only because it's sort of a lot of the other style of lights, like the ones that was like the blue, the purple, and something else. There's Wild Eagle up there. And then if you'll be able to see it here in a minute, you'll be able to see Glacier Ridge coming up. Honestly, this is one of the more impressive things that Dollywood does a year. Unfortunately, I don't really get to many of their festivals as I would like to, but this is one that I try and get to almost every year. I did in 20 or 21 due to the pandemic with family problems. So this is my first year back. Also, as a little side note, I may be coming back in December. So whatever I don't get now, I will get there. So here we go with Glacier Ridge. So I like how they did that. So it looks very icy looking. Glacier Ridge was something they added 4 years ago, 5 years ago, somewhere in that ballpark, I think. Maybe it was earlier. And I love how they do this. More of the icy style lights. There's some they're just not lit. Why they're not lit, I don't know. And then, so if you saw my Kings Island Haunt video and you saw all the fog in there, well, here you go. I am stopping here because there's no need for me to go on further. And here's Blazing Fear.